Okay, Tumra, if you noticed, we did Rao-Hurwitz criteria for one example. We solved one example for you, but let's first of all let's repeat what is Rao-Hurwitz criteria. Rao-Hurwitz criteria, what it says that we can find the stability of a control system just by examining the characteristic equation. This is the characteristic equation in front of me. What we do two, three things. First of all, we check the coefficient. They must be all of the same sign, and there should be no coefficient missing. Okay, these are the initial checks, and then what we'll do, we form the Rautian array, and I explained to you how to form the Rautian array, but we'll go back again to explain how. So this is the second thing. This is the third thing we do. Form the Rautian array. After the array is formed, we examine the first column. Try to remember, we examine the first column. If there is no change of sign, the system is stable. If there is change of sign, it shows instability, and also it will tell you how many roots on the right hand side by the number of changes of sign. So we did this example. We are going back to the example. Try to recollect this example. So this was your characteristic equation. We and the initial checks are all there. All the coefficients are there, and they are all positive. So this doesn't mean if these two criteria are satisfied, this doesn't mean the system is stable. You have to go check for the Rautian array, Hurwitz criteria you have to apply. So we formed the Rautian array for this example, and we saw that there is a change of sign in the first column. There is a change of sign. All of these are plus, there is minus and then plus. So we say that the system is unstable. And then also we say that how many changes of sign? We say 3. This is plus, minus, minus, plus. So two changes of sign, two roots in the right I've explained. Okay. So this is just simply a review of whatever we did last time. Now you can use this Raut-Hurwitz criteria for solving other problems also. For example, let's take this example. This is a feedback control system, unity feedback. The forward gain, look at the forward gain, K, S plus 1, S plus 6, S minus 1. Don't worry about minus 1, S minus 1, because this is the forward and the total feedback is a different thing. So open loop system, if it is unstable, closed loop can be stable. So don't be afraid by seeing a pole here on positive side. Now this question tells you, determine the range of K for which the system is stable. So we can solve problems like this also by Raut-Hurwitz criteria. Okay, this is not directly asking. It's not asking you directly to apply Raut-Hurwitz criteria, but it's a separate question. It says determine the range of K in this system for stability of the system. Okay, so what we do, first of all, we write the characteristic equation. Remember the characteristic equation, how we write it? 1 plus GSHS. 1 plus GSHS is 1. So 1 plus GSHS is 1. 1 plus GSHS equals 0. This is the characteristic equation. Simplify it. So simplify. Okay. Multiply all this out. Multiply by 1. Write it on the, make the same common base, and so equate the numerator to 0. So this is what it will come after simplification. You can do it if you want to do it now. You can use a pencil, paper, keep your calculator also with you, because we will be solving problems online sometimes. So keep these things with you. It will be helpful for you. So what we are doing now, we are writing 1 plus GSHS and equating it to 0. That will give us the characteristic equation. So simplify it, and that's what it comes. If you don't want to do it now, just take it from me that this comes to be S cube plus 5S square plus K minus 6S plus K equals 0. So this is the characteristic equation. Some of you maybe quickly may like to check this quickly if you wanted to. So we see few things. Look at this. When we look at this characteristic equation, what are the conditions? That no coefficient should be missing. There is S cube, S square, S to the power 0. All the coefficients are there, and they should be all positive or all negative. So this is 1, 5. So k minus 6 should be positive. Okay, there is no problem. We'll make k such that k minus 6 is positive, and k should be positive. Okay, so this is what it says. So we go more into the detail of the problem. We try to construct the Routhian array for this problem. Look at this. How we construct it? Starting from last class. Remember, last class I have already put it, the record I have already put it on. You see, if you wanted to see the record, you can do that, and the notes are already with you, so no problem. And again, as I told you, that even after that you do not understand, you have difficulty understanding or whatever, you can contact me on the email, on the telephone, or whatever. Okay, whatever media is available for you. So what we'll do now, we'll form the Routhian array. This is third order system, s cube, s square, s to the power 0. Third order system. So the first column will contain s cube, s square, s to the 1, s to the 0. And the first two rows, we'll construct the first two rows out of the coefficients here. Look at this, how we do it. 1, 5, 1, 5. Then comes k minus 6, k minus 6k, and that's it. There is nothing more. The rest are all zeros. Okay, again 1, 5, going vertically down, then up k minus 6, down k. Okay, so that's how we generate the first two rows of the Routhian array. Then we'll start our real calculation. Up till now it's routine, though you did not do any calculation or nothing like that. You just form the first column and the first two rows. This will come from the equation itself. Okay, next step for us is to go to create the next row. Okay, so the first element, this element will be, look at this, be careful if you did not understand last time. This element will be 5 times k minus 6, this times this, minus 1 times k divided by 5. Check if this comes to this. All of you, use your pencil, paper, pencil. 5 times k minus 6 minus 1 times k, all of this divided by 5. So you can see 5k minus k will make it 4k, and 5 times 6 is 30. 4k minus 30 divided by 5. I hope you got it, all of you. So this is the first element in the third row. The next one, how do you find it? 5 times 0, there is nothing here, means 0. 1 times 0, so it's 0 divided by 5, it's 0. Okay, if it is 0, you can write it or you may not write it, up to you. If you do not write anything, it automatically means it's a 0. Okay, now let's go. So we have created this row. Now let's go to create the next row. How do we do it again? We will start from this. This will be our pivot. So this quantity multiplied by k, this whole quantity multiplied by k minus 5 times 0 divided by this quantity. Can you figure out that this is k? Write it on a piece of paper and make sure that you got this. Again, what I am saying, all this multiplied by k minus 5 times 0. So all these multiplied by k divided by, again, this one must be k. Okay, I hope you do understand. Now for the system to be stable, what is the requirement? We say there are many requirements. Okay, one requirement was that k must be greater than 6. Okay, in order to make this positive. And then other requirement, this must be positive, this must be positive. These are two positive things. So this must be positive, this must be positive. Okay, so we get another condition, k. From this one we get the condition k should be positive. Okay, from this one you can see what will be k. 4k minus 30 should be positive. 4k minus 30 should be positive, means 4k should be greater than 30, or k should be greater than 30 over 4. So k should be greater than 7.5. So what you got? You got several conditions. Look, for stability of the system, k must be positive. Also, k must be greater than 6. Also, k must be greater than 7.5. So Combining the three, what is the condition? The condition is it must be greater than 7.5, because if it is 7, it does not satisfy this. If it is negative, of course, the question doesn't arise. So you will take the maximum condition, and then you say for the systems to be stable, which system? This system. For the system to be stable, the whole system, the closed loop system, to be stable, K must be greater than 7.5. I hope you understood, all of you. Should I pause for a minute?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'll pause for a minute. If you want to talk with me, just turn the microphone on and you talk with me. Okay, just don't make everybody quiet, silent. That way, I feel that you guys disappeared. You know, sometimes I might feel like this. Once in a while, do talk with me. Okay, it'll make me feel good. Okay, so there are a few things here written here and there. We'll go for another example. Uh, we have several theories coming here and there. We will not talk about them. We simply go to solve some examples, and out of that, we learn some special cases. Okay. So if you are ready, then we go to the next example. Take a look at the example. You are given the characteristic equation. This one. This one is the characteristic equation. And the question tells you determine whether any of the roots of the characteristic equation are in the right half as plane. রাইট হাফে কোনো রুট আছে কিনা বের করতে হবে। রাইট হাফে থাকা মানে স্টেবিলিটি বের করা, তাই তো? রাইট হাফে রুট থাকা মানে আনস্টেবল, সো ডিটারমিন দ্য স্টেবিলিটি। তোমরা যদি কোনো যদি ইনকনভিনিয়েন্স হও, ইউ জাস্ট turn on your microphone and tell me, ask me whatever it is, or if you think that you need little more time, break or whatever, to understand certain things or do some calculations, you just tell me. If you do not tell me, I do not understand your difficulties. Okay, if you are in my class, I would look at your face and I would know your difficulties. Some of you, I would immediately know your difficulties, but I don't see your faces. This is the unfortunate thing here, but what to do? We'll have to live with whatever is available to us under the condition, under the circumstances. Now tell me one thing. There is how much? 30, 30, 30, 34, 32 people here. The total number of students in these two sections is 88. What is going to happen to the rest? How they are going to tackle? Anybody has a suggestion? Turn your microphone on and tell me. The total number of students in section B, section A and C is 88. And out of that, 68 people have registered for the online course. And in that, we got 35. Maybe it will come to 40 at the end. So what happens to the rest of the people? What are they going to do? Any suggestion from you, audience? Please.
By watching lecture video.
You think they will be able to make it? What is your impression? Did you see the lecture video, last lecture video? Did you look at it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Is it all right? If
It's
somebody did not,
average okay.
If somebody did not attend the lecture, if he just listens to this video, and of course he has the notes also, so you think he will be able to make it somehow? Inshallah. Okay. All right. Okay, so let's come back to the example. This example is দুজন দিয়েছে না? আচ্ছা, দুজন কি করতে যাচ্ছে না, তাহলে এখন আমার করতে হবে কি, একটু সময় লাগবে। হ্যাভ পেশেন্স উইথ মি, আই হ্যাভ টু পুশ ইউ আউট and then go there, and now I have to give you permission. উচ্ছ্বাস সরকার নেক্সট টাইম ঠিক মতো আসবে। ওকে, উচ্ছ্বাস নেক্সট টাইম ঠিক মতো আসবে। তোমাদের জন্য আমি 15 মিনিট অপেক্ষা করে তারপরে আরম্ভ করেছি। জুবের আব্দুল্লাহ, ওকে, জুবের আব্দুল্লাহ, তোমাকে আমি পারমিশন দিয়েছি। নাদিম খন্দকার, অনেকই তো আসছে। সজীব সাহা, Antara Bhomik, Sharmila Shifa, যাক। সো তোমরা বেশ 4-5 জন এলে সোয়া 3টার পরে। তোমরা কোথা থেকে এসছো? তোমরা তো বাড়িতেই আছো নাকি গাড়ি চালাই আসতেছে বাড়িতে? হ্যাঁ, তোমরা ট্রাই করো যে টাইমে থাকতে, অন টাইম থাকতে। আমরা সোয়া 3টায় আরম্ভ করেছি, 15 মিনিট সময় দিয়েছি তোমাদেরকে। তার ভিতরে তোমরা আসতে পারলে না, তো আমরা কি করবো বলো দেখি? ওকে, নেক্সট টাইম আই হোপ ইউ উইল শেপ আপ। হ্যাঁ, ওকে, দেখি আমার এটা আনতে হবে এবার আবার গিয়ে। All right, so we go back to for people newcomers. For people who came new, we have just solved one example, and this is the example. Take a look. The second example is not very difficult. You will have to look at it outside the class, because this is not going to stop you from the next example, next problem. Okay, so read this, and if you have problem, you can talk to your friends, you can talk to me, and whatever. Okay, so we are now ready to go to the next example. The characteristic equation is given s to the 5 plus 3s to the 4, 2s cube, 6s square plus 6s plus 9 equals 0. So the question says determine whether any of the roots of the characteristic equation are in the right half plane. Right half plane means right half s plane, of course. Okay. So what we'll do, first of all, we check the coefficients. They are all there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. They are all there. They are all of the same sign. So the initial criteria has been met. Then the next criteria, which is the bigger one, this is the Raoult-Hurwitz criteria will apply. So we form the Raoutian array. How do we do it? We start from the highest power, s to the power 5, and come vertically down to s to the 0, s to the 5, s to the 4, s to the 3, s to the 2, s to the 1, s to the 0. Okay, so first column is made like this, routine, there is no problem. Now the first two rows are made from the coefficients like this: 1, 3, 1, 3, 2, 6, 2, 6, 6, 9, 6, 9. So 1, 3, go up again, 2, 6, go up again, 6, 9. Okay, so the first two rows are made and the column is already here. And now we'll start making the third row. Okay, look at the first element, what it comes to. 3 times 2, 6, minus 1 times 6 is 6, 6 minus 6 is 0, divided by 3 is 0. Okay, all right, if it is 0, we'll see. Right now we have no problem at this point. We'll see this 0 is going to give us some trouble. Okay, so the next element is going to be 3, next element in the row. 3 times 6 minus 1 times 9 divided by 3. Do you see that it's 3? 3 times 6 is 18, minus 1 times 9 is 9. So 18 minus 9 is 9, divided by 3 is 3. Okay, you can use paper and pencil. Okay, you don't have to do it like the way I'm doing. And the last one after that, 3 times 0 minus 1 times 0 divided by 3. So this question, this is 0. You can write it 0 or you may not write it 0. Okay, you follow how we did it. 3 times this one, this element is 0, minus 1 times this element is 0, and so it's 0 up there, divided by 3 is 0. So we make a row 0, 3, and 0. Now up to now is all right. It's 0. Okay, we do not know what to do. So let's go to make the next one. The next row. Let's start building the next row. How do we do it? So the way we should do it is like this: this times this minus this times this divided by this, right? So 0 times 6 is 0, minus 3 times 3 is 9. So minus 9 divided by 0. Or how much is the value? Turn your microphone on and tell me what will be the value. What will be the value here if we proceed with 0? What should be the value? Anybody, turn on your microphone and tell me what should be the value. Nobody there? Hey, are you there? Some of you. Okay. 0 times 6 minus 3 times 3 all divided by 0. How much will be the value? Don't look at this number.
Hello,
How
sir.
much will be the value? Go ahead.
Yeah, sir. Can you tell me what does this
Huh?
epsilon means?
না epsilon তো আমি তোমাকে বলিনি, আমি তো বলছি জিরোর কথা বলছি. Why are you looking at epsilon now? This is the problem with if it was on the board I would not have written it here. I told you 0 times 6 minus 3 times 3 divide by 0. Compute this and tell me how much.
Sir,
Everybody.
এটা স্যার infinite হবে স্যার, something divided by 0 sir.
Infinite. That's what I wanted to hear from you. So if you have a 0 here, the next quantity is going to be infinity. Infinity is not a number we can deal with. So what we will do in a case like this, if there is a 0, what we will do, we'll replace 0 by an epsilon. That's what we are doing. We'll replace 0 by an epsilon, and we'll say that epsilon is a very small positive number. Okay? Everybody understood? So if in the first column, other places, if turn off your microphone, okay? Turn off your microphone, it's making a lot of noise. If there is a 0 in the first column, replace it by an epsilon, and we'll say that this value of epsilon is very small, and in the limit 0, okay? Epsilon is approaching 0. A very small number approaching 0, very close to 0. Then what we'll do, we'll put instead of 0, we'll put epsilon and continue with the rest of the construction. Okay? So let's see what will come now. Here it will come 6 epsilon minus 3 times 3, 9. 6 epsilon minus 9 divided by epsilon. All of you understand? This quantity here.
Yes, sir.
This quantity here is going to be 6 times epsilon minus 3 times 3, 9 divided by epsilon. 6 epsilon minus 9 divided by epsilon. Okay? Don't worry about it. What will happen, whatever. We construct it at this time, and then I am here to tell you, show you what will happen and everything. Okay? So this comes. If this is epsilon, this is the quantity. We just leave it here. Okay. We go to the next one. What will be the value of the next? Tell me. See if you get 9. Epsilon times 9. Okay. Epsilon times 9 minus 3 times 0 divided by epsilon should be 9. Okay. After that is the same way. Epsilon times 0 minus 3 times 0 divided by epsilon. 0 divided by epsilon is 0. So it continues 0, or don't write anything. So we have gone up to the 4th row. I hope there is no problem. If there is a problem, turn on your microphone and tell me at this point. We'll talk about it later. Okay? Up to here. If anybody has a problem, turn on your microphone and tell me. Okay? You are all quiet. So I hope no problem. So for this number, don't write it here. Write on a piece of paper. What will be this number? This quantity. Call it A. Call it A. What will be A? This will be this quantity multiplied by A. Call this quantity A. A will be this quantity, all of it multiplied by 3 minus epsilon times 3 divided by this quantity. So see what you get. What comes A? A will come something like this. I give you time, 2-3 minutes time to compute this. Again, write on a separate piece of paper. Right? What are you going to write? You call this quantity A. A will be this times this minus this times this divided by this. and it will come to this number. See how many of you got it and how many did not get it. If you got it, turn on the microphone and you say you get it. As I said, I'll give you 2-3 minutes time here. Work, everybody. If you got it, some of you, turn the microphone on and tell me that you got it. I want to hear from at least two, three people that you got this. Again, make sure that you have written it properly. This quantity is going to be all this multiplied by 3 minus epsilon times 9 divided by all this. And then simplify. You can divide the whole thing by this number. You know that. So the first one is going to be 3. It's going to be 3 times this divided by this again. So it will be 3. The other one is going to be 9 times epsilon divided by this. This should come to this number. Anybody in the class got it? You tell me yes or no.
Yes, sir.
Ah, good. Nice to hear from somebody. I would like to hear from some more. So the person who said yes, you turn your microphone off, give chance for other people. I want to hear from 2-3 people at least. If I expect to hear from everybody, but at least if I hear 2-3, then I'll move further. কি বাবারা হচ্ছে না? মেয়েদের কি হচ্ছে? Very good, দুইজন. I want to hear from some girls. I don't want to see them lagging in any way. যদি তোমরা ফিগার আউট না করে থাকো তাহলে এই সবটাকে মাল্টিপ্লাই করবে 3 দিয়ে, এই সবটাকে মাল্টিপ্লাই করবে 3 দিয়ে, তার থেকে সাবট্রাক্ট করবে 9 এপসাইলন ডিভাইডেড বাই সবটাকে ভাগ করবে আবার এটা দিয়ে। এটা যদি ভাগ করো তাহলে অবভিয়াসলি প্রথম টার্মটা 3 হবে, দ্বিতীয় টার্মটা হবে এটার এই যে এপসাইলন, এটা এপসাইলন উপরে চলে যাবে। হ্যাঁ, এপসাইলন উপরে চলে যাবে। সো 9 এপসাইলন স্কয়ার্ড 6 এপসাইলন মাইনাস 9। মেয়েরা কেউ পেয়েছো? Any of the ladies? Yes, very good, at least. Okay, so three people said yes, and rest of you will get it. It's a matter of time only. So we have got this. This is the number, and then we continue. So what we'll do, this multiplied by 0 minus epsilon times 0 divided by this is going to be 0. You can see that. And the last one, it is 0 হয়ে গেল। Last one, all this যত কমপ্লিকেটেড হোক না কেন, যত কমপ্লিকেটেড ফাংশনই হোক না কেন, multiplied by 9 divided by this complicated function. So it should be 9. Okay, all this multiplied by 9, এটা তো 0, এটা তো 0, all this multiplied by 9 divided by this should be 9. Okay, এখন আমাদের রাউথিয়ান অ্যারে ফর্ম করা হয়ে গেল। এখন আমাদের দেখতে হবে সাইন, পোলারিটি আমরা দেখতে পাচ্ছি। দেখো এটা তো পজিটিভ, এটা পজিটিভ, এপসাইলন আমরা ধরে নিয়েছি যে ইটস পজিটিভ নাম্বার, স্মল পজিটিভ নাম্বার। এখন আমাদের দেখতে হবে এই কোয়ান্টিটিটা, লেখো কাগজে 6 এপসাইলন মাইনাস 9 ডিভাইডেড বাই এপসাইলন। লেখো কাগজে, লেখো 6 এপসাইলন minus 9 divided by epsilon. Evaluate the limit, evaluate this quantity in the limit epsilon approaches 0. Epsilon exactly to 0 না, epsilon approaching 0 যদি হয় তাহলে কি হবে? This is going this 6 তাহলে 6 epsilon to 0 হয়ে যাবে compared to 9, তাই না? So what you are going to get is -9 divided by epsilon. -9 divided, এটা কিন্তু ইয়ে করতে পারবে, আর কিছু করতে পারবে না। -9 divided by epsilon. Epsilon is a small positive number. So what will be the sign of this number? Anybody?
Negative, sir.
Negative. That's right. Because this is a small number, so the whole thing is going to be very large, but negative because of this -9. This 6 epsilon will not come because this is a small number, so this is going to be there. So look at this. How we are getting positive, 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 and then you have a negative here. Now let's not stop here because we have to see the polarity of this also, the sign of this. এটা আমি বলে দিই তোমাদেরকে, সবাইকে শোনো কেয়ারফুলি। তো এটা তো 3 তো আছেই, it's done. Now we have got this term 6 epsilon minus 9. So 6 epsilon can be cancelled. And আমরা লিমিটিং ভ্যালু বের করছি, লিমিট বের করছি। So it's going to be -9 নিচে, আর উপরে হবে নিচে আছে -9, এখানে আছে একটা মাইনাস সাইন, তো মাইনাস মাইনাস প্লাস হয়ে যাবে। বুঝতে পারছো তো? এখানে মাইনাস সাইন আছে একটা, এখানে -9 আছে, আর এপসাইলন স্কোয়ার, তার মানে এটা 0 হয়ে যাবে। 0 হলেও এটা কিন্তু নেগেটিভ, এটা কিন্তু প্লাস থাকবে। এটা মাইনাস, এটা মাইনাস, দুটো মিলে প্লাস হয়ে গেল। So it's going to be positive number. There is no chance that this is going to be negative. It's going to be positive. And how positive? It's going to be 0. In the limit, it's going to be 0. দেখো epsilon square তো আছে এখানে, epsilon square আছে, so this is going to make it in the limit 0, but positive 0, not negative 0. Okay, 0 positive or negative will not matter because we are comparing it with 3. 3 is a positive number, so even if it was coming the other way, there is no problem. So you see, look at this, 3 is positive, this whole thing is going to be 0 plus 9. So look at the signs.
Sir, এটা বুঝিনি স্যার।
কোনটা বুঝুনি?
So 3 minus 9 epsilon square divided by 6 epsilon minus 9. So এখানে 3
কাগজে লেখো, শুধু লেখো -9 epsilon square divided by 6 epsilon minus 9. এটা লিমিটিং ভ্যালু বের করো, কত হবে লিমিট। কাগজে লেখো আলাদা করে, -9 epsilon square divided by 6 epsilon minus 9, and you put limit epsilon approaching 0. যদি if epsilon approaches 0, this is going to be 0. বুঝতে পারছো নাকি? Okay, this is going to be 0. So what is going to be here? -9. আর এটাও তো 0 হবে, এটাও তো 0 হবে, epsilon squared. So এখানে মাইনাস আছে, ওখানেও মাইনাস আছে, দুটো মিলে প্লাস হবে, আবার এখানে 0 হয়ে যাচ্ছে। So the whole thing is going to be 0 and positive 0. So positive 0, negative 0 matter করে if there was nothing here, but we have a 3 here. So from 3 you are subtracting 0, and so this is going to be a positive number. Okay, আর 9 তো পজিটিভ আছে। যদি না বুঝে থাকো, বাড়িতেই তো আসো, সুতরাং ক্লাসের পরে একটু চিন্তা ভাবনা করে দেখো এটা কিভাবে হলো। সো হোয়াট ইজ ইউর ইনফারেন্স? তোমরা কি দেখছো এখান থেকে? এখন রাউথুরিস ক্রাইটেরিয়া অ্যাপ্লাই করে দেখলে যে these are not all positive, so the system is unstable, there is a minus somewhere, and then how many roots to the right have S-plane? 2 changes, plus minus minus plus, 2 changes. So 2 roots in the right half S-plane. The system is unstable, and 2 roots in the right half S-plane. একটু সবাই বন্ধু দীর্ঘশ্বাস ছাড়ছো নাকি? আচ্ছা ঠিক আছে, দীর্ঘশ্বাস ছাড়া আমি বন্ধ করে দেবো তোমাদেরকে। What is your impression? All of you can turn your mic on and then you tell me, is it easy or difficult? Is it difficult or easy, this problem? I want to hear from you guys and girls. কথা বলতে হবে, কথা না বললে হয় না। তুমি জানো তো আমি তো ক্লাসেও তো কথা বলাই, জোর করে কথা বলাই, অনেকে কথা বলতে চায় না। এই বলো বাবা, এটা কি হলো বলো দেখি। হ্যাঁ, কি প্রবলেমটা কি সহজ নাই কঠিন? তো এটা নন কোঅপারেশন কেন হে? তোমরা মাইকটা অন করো, মাইকটা অন করো, করে বলো।
স্যার ওটা তো স্যার 3/-9 হয় না?
হ্যাঁ 3/-9
স্যার ওই -9
3/-9 কেন?
স্যার উপরে তো স্যার 3 মাইনাস 9 এপসিলন স্কয়ার মাইনাস
না
9
না
এপসিলন
না না
স্কয়ার
না
স্যার 0 হয়ে গেল।
তুমি এটা করতে পারো না।
সাজিদ এপসাইলনের মান 0.01 বসায় ক্যালকুলেটরে চাপ দে, তাহলে দেখবি এগুলো সবগুলা মিলে পজিশনটা।
হ্যাঁ, এটা হইলো জাস্ট ইয়ে করার জন্য। না, কিন্তু ও ভুল বুঝছে একটা। এটা 3 মাইনাস 9 এপসাইলন স্কয়ার ডিভাইড বাই দিস, তা না। ইট ইজ 3, তারপর এটা সেপারেট। এটা তুমি উল্টা বুঝছো। আবার দেখো,
ও
এবার
ওকে
তাহলে
ওকে স্যার স্যার ইয়েস স্যার বুঝছি স্যার।
এই জিনিসটা আমরা ইভালুয়েট করছি। 3 তো একটা টার্ম আছেই। 3 তারপরে এই টার্মটা এটা তোমার 0 আসছে। আর তোমার যদি সন্দেহ থাকে, এটা ভালো কথা। তো তোমার নাম কি বাবা? তুমি তো একটু ভালো সাজেশন দিয়েছো। তো ওই এপসাইলন ভ্যালু ছোট একটা ভ্যালু বসিয়ে দেখো কি হচ্ছে, ঘটনাটা কি ঘটছে। হ্যাঁ, যাই হোক, তো এটা কি সহজ মনে হয় না কঠিন মনে হয়? কঠিন লাগছে না? কি কঠিন লাগছে? যারা কথা বলছিলে তারা বলো, কিছু বলবে না?
না স্যার ইজি।
ইজি, ওকে, গুড। তোমাদেরকে যে ইজি বলছে তার জন্য আরেকটা সুখবর দিচ্ছি একটা। সবাই শোনো এবার, কান 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 পাতো, ছেলে মেয়েরা সবাই। যদি এরকম কন্ডিশন হয় আর তোমরা যদি এগুলি করতে না চাও, আর যদি মনে করো যে ধুর তোর এইসব কি ঝামেলা, এইসব গ্যাঞ্জাম, এগুলি করার এপসাইলন দিতে চাই না, একটা কাজ করতে পারো। এখানে যদি 0 চলে আসে, ফার্স্ট ফার্স্ট কলামে যদি 0 চলে আসে, একটা কাজ করতে পারো। ইউ ক্যান গো ব্যাক টু সলভ দিস প্রবলেম। এস এর পরিবর্তে তুমি 1/x বসাও। এস এর পরিবর্তে 1/x বসাও। দেন দিস ইজ গোয়িং টু বি এ পলিনোমিয়াল ইন x টু দি পাওয়ার 5 সামথিং সামথিং, s টু দি পাওয়ার 4, x টু দি 3, এবং সেইটার তুমি রাউথিয়ান এরে বানাও। সেখান থেকে তুমি যে স্টেবিলিটি ক্রাইটেরিয়ান পাবে, এটা একই ক্রাইটেরিয়া, একই হবে। আমি এটা করলাম না, আমি তোমাদেরকে জন্য ছেড়ে দিলাম তোমরা চেক করার জন্য। এরকম যদি হয় যদি 0 আসে, আর তোমরা যদি এভাবে করতে পারো, এটা একটা প্রসিডিউর, দ্যাটস ফাইন। ইফ ইউ ডোন্ট মাইন্ড ডুইং ইট, গো ahead, do it. But if some of you feel disturbed, then you can do what you will do. Go to the characteristic equation, write x, a new variable, or call it x or y or whatever. Call it x or y, 1/s. বুঝতে পারছো? x or y কে তুমি 1/s বসাবে, বসিয়ে এই ইকুয়েশনটা সাবস্টিটিউট করবে s। ওকে, দেখো কি হয়। এবং সেটাতে তুমি রাউথ হুরিটজ ক্রাইটেরিয়া অ্যাপ্লাই করো, করে দেখো কি হয়। আমি তোমার একটা অল্টারনেটিভ দিলাম এর জন্য, যদি কেউ করতে চাও। ওকে, আমরা চলে যাই। তোমাদের যদি কোনো কোশ্চেন না থাকে, কোশ্চেন থাকলে বলো, মাইক অন করে বলো। আমরা চলে যাই, এইগুলি আমরা এখন পড়বো না, এই লেখাগুলি আমি যা দিয়েছি এগুলি পড়বো না। আমরা চলে যাব ডাইরেক্টলি একটা এক্সাম্পলে গেলে ওই লেখাগুলি অটোমেটিক্যালি চলে আসবে পরে, কেমন? তো উই আর গোয়িং টু দ্য নেক্সট এক্সাম্পলে যাওয়ার আগে আমি তোমাদেরকে 2-3 মিনিট ব্রেক দিচ্ছি। মনে হয় কাহিল হয়ে গেছে হয়তো, তাই না? দুই তিন মিনিট ব্রেক দিচ্ছি, তোমরা দেখো তোমরা কি করলাম। আমরা এই পর্যন্ত 2টা এক্সাম্পল সলভ করেছি। গো ব্যাক এন্ড লুক এট দিস 2 এক্সাম্পলস। এই একটা এক্সাম্পল করলাম, আর এখানে আরেকটা এক্সাম্পল করলাম। এই এক্সাম্পলটা একটু 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 খটমটে, বিকজ দের ইজ 0 হিয়ার। 0 পরিবর্তে আমরা এপসিলন বসাইলাম সেই। যাই হোক, তোমরা দেখো 2টা এক্সাম্পল একটু 2-3 মিনিট, দেন উইল কাম ব্যাক এন্ড স্টার্ট ডুইং দিস এক্সাম্পল। 3 মিনিট সময় দিচ্ছি। নাও ইটস 54, উইল or make it 57, 58, something like this. We'll come back. Okay. Okay, so we come back. It's 3:57. I hope you were able to take a look back at these problems and you cleared yourself. If you did not clear yourself, you can talk to your friends. You can talk to me later. So we will go to the next example, and this will be our last example today. And then there will be one more lecture on this topic, Raut-Ruiz criteria, another lecture. Okay. So we'll take it easy. And I guess we are not running short of time or anything like this. We do not see the end of time. When is going to be the time? 2 months, 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. Only Allah knows. Okay. So we'll take as much easy as possible. So there is no hurry. All right. And if you people slow me down also, I wouldn't mind. And feel free. Feel absolutely free. Okay. So let's go to the next example. Look at the characteristic equation. S to the 5 plus 5s to the 4 plus 11s cube plus 23s squared plus 28s plus 12 is 0. So once we get the problem, this also says the same thing. Determine whether any of the roots of the characteristic equation are in the right half plane. The question can be asked you differently. Determine the stability of the closed loop system. Could be like this also. The language could be different. So our first two checks are all right. All the coefficients exist. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All the coefficients exist, and they are all of the same sign. So initial check is satisfied. Now what we'll do, we'll go to build the. Yes, you have a problem. Somebody, your microphone is on. Your microphone is on. কি হচ্ছে? কোন অসুবিধা হচ্ছে কিছু? হ্যালো, হ্যালো, বলো কিছু হচ্ছে নাকি? So this is the characteristic equation. So what we'll do, we'll form the Rautian array or Raut table. Rautian array, how do you form this again? We start looking at the highest power, s to the 5, then 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. 5, s to the 5, s to the 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. This is the first column. And then we make the two rows. 1, 5. Look at 1, 5. 11, 23. So we go there. 11, 23. Then we go 28, 12. We go 28, 12. Okay. So that's the way we do it. Again, take a look. 1, 5. Then go up. 11, 23. Go up 28 and down to 12. Okay. So these are this is the first two columns made. We'll make now the rest of the columns. So let's find out. You can do it yourself. I will not do it. This quantity is 6.4. Check whether you got 6.4. And if you do not get it, you turn your microphone on and say that you did not get it. If you do not turn your microphone on, we'll assume that you got 6.4.
Yes, sir. Got it.
Got it. Okay, very good. Okay, it's 5 times 11 minus 1 times 23 divided by 5. As simple as that. You can use a calculator. You can use whatever you want to use. Now this next one is going to be 5 times 28 minus 1 times 12 divided by 5. It should come to this number. Check, everybody. Five times 28 minus 12 divided by 5. It should be 20. Got it. Very good. Okay, so nothing more, because the next one is going to be 5 times 0 minus 1 times 0 divided by 5. So the next one is 0. You can write a 0 here, may not write a 0 as I told you. If it is 0, you may not write it. or if you wish, you can write it also. So we go to the next row. For the next row, this quantity is going to be 6.4 times 23 minus 5 times 25.6, all of it divided by 6.4. Check that it's 3.
Yes, sir, got it.
Got 3. Very good. For people who did not get it, it's 6.4 times 23 minus 5 times 25.6, all of it divided by 6.4 should be 3. And then the next one, 6.4 times 12 minus 5 times 0 divided by 6.4. Obviously this is 12. Okay, 6.4 times 12 minus 0 divided by 6.4 must be 12. So that's done. So I hope you have no problem until here. Third row and fourth row. Now next, let's go to the next row. Look at what comes. This quantity is going to be 3 times 25.6. Take your calculator. 3 times 25.6 minus 6.4 times 12. Calculate the number, and that number divided by 3. See what you get. Don't look at the screen and get confused. Just follow me what I am saying. Okay, because in the class you would not see all this. I would have put them in stages one by one after the other. I asked you to calculate 3 times 25.6 minus 6.4 times 12. See how much it comes. It shouldn't take that much to calculate. Any zero. It came 0. Okay.
0,
It's 0. That's good. So it's 0 divided by 3 or not divided by 3. Up there, the numerator is 0. So it is 0 here. Now, and everybody will get it, I hope. Again, 3 times 25.6 minus 6.4 times 12 is 0. So next quantity is 3 times 0 minus 6.4 times 0 divided by 3 is 0. So look at this. This whole row is 0. This is 0 here. This is 0 here. This is another special case. So you might think that, well, if there is a 0, we'll put epsilon and then continue. It would not work here. This thing would not work here because the whole row is 0. If the whole row is 0, we have to resort to some other method, some other technique. See what we'll do. So write it up if you wanted to, that if a whole row is 0, then what you go to the previous row and construct an equation, and that equation we call it auxiliary equation. Again, slowly, if you find a whole row 0, you construct the auxiliary equation from the previous row. We'll see what is the previous row. We'll see later. Because everything is written here, you might be confused or whatever. Just try to follow me, and then I'll show you what you're doing. So if a whole row is 0, then you write an equation from the previous row. Look at the previous row. 3 is the coefficient of s square. Do you understand that? 3 is the coefficient of s square. 6.4 is the coefficient of s cube. 5 is the coefficient of s to the power 4. 1 is the coefficient of s to the power 5. So it goes like this. So 3 is the coefficient of s square. Then what about 12? 12 will be coefficient of s to the 0 square, and then 1 left, and then the next one. Look at this. In order to make it clear to you, 1 is the coefficient of s to the power 5. 11 is the coefficient of s to the 3. Go back, look at the equation. 11 is the coefficient of s to the 3. So it comes alternate numbers. S to the 5, s to the 3, s to the 1. Similarly here, in this row, it is 3 is the coefficient of s square. The next one is the coefficient of s to the 0. So how we write the equation, the auxiliary equation? This name is the auxiliary equation. We write that, and we have given a symbol u, also it's in your book. So the auxiliary equation, the equation is written as u of s. How do we write it? U of s is 3 times s square plus 12 times s to the 0. 3 times s square plus 12 times s to the 0. So this is the first step. If you get a whole row 0, go to the previous line, previous row, previous line, whatever you say, and form and write the auxiliary equation from the coefficients. 3s square plus 12 equals 0. 12 equal u of s is equal the auxiliary equation. U of s is 3s square plus 12. Then what do we do? Take u of s, differentiate this with respect to s. Differentiate this with respect to s. Dus ds, like what you get? 3 times 2, 6, 6s plus 0. So this equation, the derivative of the auxiliary equation, gives you the coefficient of the next row. This is the procedure, okay? There is nothing to understand about it. The procedure, these people, Rao Thuruis, they worked on them and they found out all this and there are proof and so on. For you, don't bother. You just follow the procedure. So what we do, we write the auxiliary equation, differentiate the equation, and the coefficient we get, we substitute them. Look at this. When you differentiated, you got 6s. So you got coefficient of s to be 6. Coefficient of s. S is here. Coefficient of s should be here. It should be 6. So 0 is cancelled. It was 0, 0 before. So we cancel the 0 by 6. And then next one is 0. So next one, 0 cancel by 0. You cancel it or don't cancel it, doesn't matter. So pause here for a moment and see if you understood. I'll tell you again and then we'll pause. So this is a special case. When an entire row comes 0, you go to the previous row and write the auxiliary equation from the previous row. How did you write it? We wrote 3s square plus 12 s to the power 0. Okay, so this is the auxiliary equation. We differentiate the auxiliary equation, take the coefficients of s, put them back in this next row. Okay, so we get dus ds is 6s plus 0. So coefficient of s is 6. So instead of 0, we put 6, and the other one is 0. Okay, take a little breath. Okay, so once we get this, we continue now. So forget about this. You can have your eraser, erase this 0 off completely. Erase this 0, you erase it or replace it by 0 or just leave it there, doesn't matter. So erase the whole thing and you don't have to show the arrow and so on. I did show you because for you to understand. Okay, so it's going to be simply
থ্রির সাথে স্কয়ার হ্যালো
বলো
স্যার 3 এর সাথে s স্কয়ার কোএফিসিয়েন্ট আসছে কিন্তু 12 এর সাথে আসেনি কেন?
3 এর সাথে s স্কয়ার এই যে 3s স্কয়ার and 12 s to the 0. ঠিক আছে এটা?
স্যার s টু দি পাওয়ার 1 এরটা না বসিয়ে s টু দি পাওয়ার 0 কেন?
এই পরেরটার কথা বলছো না আগেরটা? কোনটা?
আগেরটাই স্যার।
তুমি এই আগেরটা 3s to the power 2, এরপর হলো 12, তুমি বলছো 12s to the power 1 বলছো নাকি?
জি স্যার, 12 s টু দি পাওয়ার 1 হলো না কেন?
হবে না তো, আমি তো তোমাদের এক্সপ্লেইন করলাম তো। দেখো তুমি এই যে 1 coefficient of s to the power 5, what is the this 11 coefficient of what? দেখো এটা 1 হলো s to the power 5, 11 হলো, দেখো go back, look at the equation up there. 11 is s to the 3. বুঝতে পারছো? অল্টারনেট হচ্ছে s to the 5, s to the
বুঝতে পারছি।
3, s to the 3, s to the 1। আমি তোমাদের বলেছিলাম কথাটা, তখন তো খেয়াল করো নাই। এটা এইভাবেই যাচ্ছে, অল্টারনেট s to the 5, s to the 3, s to the 1। দেখো s to the 4, s to the 2, s to the 0, এইভাবেই আসছে। এখানে 6.4 coefficient of s cube, তারপরে s 3 coefficient of s square, and the rest next will be s to the 0. Okay, so 3s square plus 0. তো এরপরের থেকে আমরা ডিফারেন্সিয়েট করে পেলাম 6s। সো পেলাম কি পেলাম যে s এর কোএফিসিয়েন্ট হলো 6। সো এস আছে এখানে, এস এর কোএফিসিয়েন্ট হবে 6, সুতরাং এটা যা ছিল এটা মুছে দিয়ে এখানে 6 লিখবে। ওকে, আর এরপর এটা 0, এরপর এটা 0, তো 0 তো ছিলই, সুতরাং এটা মুছে দিয়ে লিখি আর না লিখি কিছু আসে যায় না। সো দ্যাট ডাজ ইট। এনিবডি এলস হ্যাজ এনি কোশ্চেন এট দিস পয়েন্ট? তোমাদের আর কোনো সমস্যা আছে নাকি? তো তারপর এটা তো পেয়ে গেলে, 0টা চলে গেল, তো আমাদের সমস্যা তো মিটে গেল। সো উই কন্টিনিউ নাও, যে প্রসিডিউর ছিল সেই প্রসিডিউর কন্টিনিউ করি। 6 times 12 minus 3 times 0 divided by 6 is going to be 12, and we complete the array. The total array is done with the help of auxiliary equation and so on and so forth. এখন আমরা we'll look at the first column. First column 1, 5, 6.4, 3, 6 and 12. What do you see? Any change of sign? No change of sign. Okay, no change of sign. What does it say? We know that it says no roots on the right half S plane,
left plane and stable.
and it's stable. It is stable and no roots in the right half S plane. এইটুকুন বলে থেমে যাও, তারপরে পজ দিয়ে আমি তারপরে বলবো but there is a but. It's not like the other cases, it's not the routine cases, you noticed, because you had to go through all this. But what? We get some information, additional information. It is true, what you got is right. No roots on the right of S plane, system is stable. But additional information we get is like this. Look at this. 3s square plus 12, and 3s square plus 12 will give you the sum of the roots of the characteristic equation. So set it to 3s square plus 12, solve for s. 3s square plus 12 equals 0. Put it like this. Do you follow me? Look at the auxiliary equation, and the solution of the auxiliary equation will give you roots, exact location of the roots, sum of the roots. দেখি আমরা কি পাই? 3s square plus 12 লিখছি, so s square plus 4 equals 0. S is plus j2 minus j2. So we get additionally, stable তোমরা হলোই, no roots in the right half S plane. Additionally we get information that there is a root at plus j2 and another root at minus j2. Okay, this is an extra information you get. All right, so with this what do you get? What is your inference now? I'll stop and then you give me an answer, if some of you can give me an answer. We found that the system is stable, no roots in the right half S plane, so the system is stable. Additionally, we found that there are two roots on the imaginary axis. One is plus j2 and another is minus j2, complex. If a root is complex, there will be a conjugate root. So what does it mean? Turn on your mics, all of you, and tell me, whoever can, what does it mean? If you can give me the answer, then I'll not proceed anymore. But if you cannot give me the answer, then I'll go to the next example. What is that? How is that? You don't like it, right? If some of you can give me the answer, I'll not do anything more and I'll say goodbye to you today. But if you could not, as a penalty for all of us, including myself, we'll take another example.
স্যার এটা জিরো এক্সিস মানে মার্জিনাল প্লেন স্টেবল হয়ে গেছে, ইয়ার মধ্যে পড়তেছে।
এক কথা তুমি ঠিকই বলেছো, কথাটাকে পরিষ্কার করে বলো দেখি সবাই শুনুক। হ্যাঁ, কি বলছো? তুমি ঠিকই বলেছো,
ইমাজিনারি স্কেলের উপর কোন রুট থাকলে সেটা মার্জিনালি
স্টেবল হয়ে যায়।
marginally stable হয়ে গেছে। That's right. So this is the inference that you don't have any roots on the right half S plane, all right, but you have got two roots on the imaginary axis. So this is going to give you a marginally stable system. Time response হবে কিরকম marginally stable systemer? Oscillatory, just like oscillator output. Total oscillation, complete oscillation. মনে আছে তোমাদের ওই যে 4-5টা কেস করেছিলাম সেকেন্ড অর্ডার সিস্টেমে? আনড্যাম্পড সিস্টেম মনে আছে কারো যদি মনে থাকে? আনড্যাম্পড সিস্টেমে যখন ড্যাম্পিং ছিল না, রুট যখন ইমাজিনারি অ্যাক্সিসের উপরে ছিল তখন টোটালি অসিলেটরি ছিল। বাঁ দিকে যখন ছিল ড্যাম্পড অসিলেশন ছিল, ডান দিকে যখন ছিল আনড্যাম্পড গ্রোয়িং অসিলেশন ছিল। সো এখানে ইট ইন্ডিকেটস যে এই ধরনের ঘটনা যদি ঘটে, একটা পুরো রো যদি জিরো হয়ে যায়, তাইলে এই ধরনের সম্ভাবনা আছে। নট নট নেসেসারিলি দিস। এরপর আমরা আরেকটা এক্সাম্পল নেব, দেখবো যে অন্যরকম। সো এই কেসে আমরা পেয়েছি যে দুইটা রুট আছে ইমাজিনারি অ্যাক্সিসে। গোয়িং ফ্রম দ্য প্রিভিয়াস রোতে গিয়া প্রিভিয়াস রো ইকুয়েশন নিয়ে গিয়ে আমরা বের করলাম যে দুইটা রুট আছে ইমাজিনারি অ্যাক্সিসের উপরে, and so it's marginally stable. So do you want to go anymore or no today? You tell me. If you want to do some more, I can go to another example, or we'll stop here. Some of you have to talk. Mera bolo.
Sir, no, sir, you can stop here.
You can stop here. Okay, that's good. যদিও এটা আমাদের 1 hour 15 minutes পর কথা ছিল, 1 hour 50 minutes হয়নি, 1 hour এর মতো হয়েছে। ওকে, ইভেন দেন ইটস গুড। কেউ পরে জয়েন করেছে নাকি? দেখো তো দেখি তোমরা, পাওয়া যায় কিনা কাউকে। পরে জয়েন করেছে কেউ? আমি দেখতে পাবো এখন, বা এসে অপেক্ষা করছো, পারমিশনের জন্য অপেক্ষা করছো, এরকম কেউ আছে নাকি? না, কেউ নেই। বাট ওয়ান থিং লোক, গতদিন আমাদের 40 জন ছিল, আজকে হয়েছে 29। হচ্ছেটা কি? It's not a good sign. It is not a good sign. That means people are not getting interest in the whole thing, or people think that the recording is good enough. We'll just listen to the recording. Why just wait here and spend some time here? So should we continue or no? আমি তোমাদের ইন্টারেস্ট দেখে বলছি। ও 4 জন বোধহয় অপেক্ষা করছে নাকি? 4 people are. Oh, some নাদিম খন্দকার is asking খাতায় লিখবো। হ্যাঁ, তোমাদের খাতায় থাকতে হবে, খাতা থাকতে হবে। ওকে, না, দিস ইজ অল রাইট। খাতা থাকতে হবে তোমাদের, পেন কলম, খাতা কলম থাকতে হবে, ক্যালকুলেটর থাকতে হবে। তোমার এর চাইতে অনেক বেশি কিছু কাজকর্ম হয়তো করতে হতে পারে ক্লাসে। ওকে, অল রাইট। সো and if that's so, we say goodbye to you. Okay, all right, take care.
Hello people.